second word is the root is toa lam kaf, from which we have taloka yatluku talakun, which basically really means, although the word is talak and most of us are familiar with the talak means, translation is divorce. Taloka yatluku talakun, this specifically means to set loose, freeing in a sense of setting loose. And because talak is between husband and wife, so you can see the connection between these two persons is not the same as between master and the slave. So there is a connection, but it's a different kind of connection. And even if we call that custody, so that's a different kind of custody, if we can call that. So taloka yatluku talakun is to set loose. And if we, this is the basic form of the verb. And here this is a form 2 of the verb. If we have form 2 of that verb here, that will be tallaka yutalliku tatlikun, which specifically means to divorce. So for divorce, it's tallaka yutalliku, which is form 2 of the verb, not the basic form of the verb. So in Arabic, one can say bada an tazawwaja bisanataini, after have been married for 2 years, or you can say after he had been married for 2 years, tallaka zawjatu, he divorced his wife zaiman, claiming, alleging or claiming, annahuma ghairu mutafahimin, that they were incompatible or they were not compatible. So that's in that common sense, in ordinary language. In Quran, this is part of a long ayah. This is ayah number 229 of Surah Baqarah, which is Surah number 2. This is just the beginning of that long ayah. At-talaku marratani. At-talak, which is talak, divorce. Talakun is indefinite. At-talak is definite here, as far as the noun is concerned. So at-talaku marratani, divorce is twice. So the word here has been used is dual of marratun. We know that how to make dual from singular. Marratun means once and marratani twice. If you would like to have a refresher how to make dual or plural from singular, you should go to the relevant videos on the grammar side of the things, and that would be very helpful. If you has consolidated that concept already, then that's much easier here. So at-talaku marratani, because this is definite and it's at the beginning of sentence as well as the beginning of this long ayah, so that qualifies to be mubtada. And marratani is our khabar and it's indefinite, so that is our jumla ismiya, mubtada and khabar. Talaq is twice. It is also interesting that here the word, because in Arabic we say for one wahid and for two isnan. Here it's not, the word isnan has not been used. At-talaku isnan, it's not like that. Talaq 2 times, that will say, but here it is talaq is twice. That Quran has used specifically that word. We will come back to this ayah again after we have discussed that word, which I have the different forms of that word here. Madi mudare masdar sarraha, from sin raha sarraha, yusarrihu tasrihun, which is freeing in the meaning of to release, to lay off. Laying off is specific word used in, for example, workforce, that when you lay someone off, you are releasing them from their duty, which could be due to economic conditions or workforce issues. So that already means to release, letting go in that fashion, in that meaning. In Arabic, we can say Yusarrihul Jaishu, army released or dismissed or dismisses. This is because this is Muzare. Army dismisses kulla man tantahi, whoever has reached the end of muddatu khidmatihi, their service term. So army releases all those who have tantahi, intaha, which means end. Intaha is a very common word used in Urdu as well. Who has come to the end of their service term. So army dismisses them, releases them from the force. And it has been used, the same root has been used in Quran. This is ayah 6 of surah 16. Walakum fiha jamalun. For you, fiha, in them, which is referring to cattle. There is a beauty, or there is enjoyment of beauty. Jamal means beauty. Hina turihuna, when you bring them back to kind of rest in your home, at their place. Wahina tasrahuna, and when you let them go, release them to go out to pasture in the open fields. So that letting them go out to pasture in the open field, that's kind of freeing, and then bringing them back. And if we go back to that ayah number 229 of Surah Baqarah, the next bit is this, and there's quite a lot after that as well. At-talaqu marratani, talaq is divorce is twice. Fa imsakum bima'ruf. And after that, when that has happened, after the first and the second talaq, fa imsakum bima'ruf, either you hold on to them in good fellowship, so to say, or tasrihum bi ihsan, or you send them away in kindness, which basically means not really kicking them out. So that's one thing. And second is that after first and second divorce, it appears that separation is important, but because that's what it is in here in the word in Twa Lam Kaf, but it's not definite that they should be sent away. So that's probably is, well, that's definitely is in this part of the ayah, that after first and second divorce, it is not must that the women should be sent away. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.